Welcome back to Z Coin, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today we are diving deep into one of the rarest and most valuable dimes ever discovered, the 1991 P Roosevelt one-dime coin that has shocked the entire coin collecting world with its staggering current market value of $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right, a simple 10-cent coin that could turn you into a millionaire overnight. Stay tuned till the end of this video to find out everything about this incredible coin, its fascinating history, what makes it so valuable, and how you can identify if you are holding one of these rare treasures in your hands. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served from 1933 until his death in 1945. The dime was chosen to commemorate Roosevelt because of his significant contributions to the nation and his dedication to the March of Dimes campaign, which aimed to fight polio. The 1991 P Roosevelt dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is indicated by the small letter P mint mark on the right side of the coin, just above the date. In total, millions of these dimes were produced that year, making it a very common coin in circulation. However, what makes this particular 1991 P Roosevelt dime so special is a rare minting error that occurred during production. So what exactly makes this small 10-cent coin worth nearly $2 million? The answer lies in a unique minting error that was discovered by only a handful of lucky collectors. This rare error is known as a full band strike with mirror-proof-like surfaces. Normally, Roosevelt dimes are struck for regular circulation and do not have highly detailed bands on the torch in the reverse design. However, due to a combination of perfect die alignment and pressure, this specific 1991 P dime was struck with such precision that the bands on the torch are fully visible and separated, which is extremely rare. What makes this coin even more extraordinary is that the surface of the coin has a mirror-proof-like finish, giving it an appearance similar to a proof coin, even though it was never intended to be one. This combination of a full band strike and mirror-like surface has made this dime one of the rarest and most valuable error coins ever discovered. In recent years, the value of rare coins has skyrocketed due to the high demand from collectors and investors. The 1991 P Roosevelt dime with these rare characteristics has been graded by top coin grading agencies such as PCGS and NGC at the highest possible grades, making it one of a kind. According to the latest auctions, this single dime has reached a jaw-dropping price of $1.9 million, making it one of the most expensive dimes ever sold in history. The current market value continues to rise as more collectors become aware of this hidden gem. Even lower-graded versions of this coin have been selling for tens of thousands of dollars, making it a coin that every collector dreams of finding. If you want to know whether you have one of these rare 1991 P Roosevelt dimes in your collection, here is what you need to look for. First, check the year 1991 on the front of the coin. Make sure the coin has the small letter P mint mark just above the date on the right side. Next, closely examine the reverse side of the coin, which features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch. Look carefully at the bands on the torch. If you can see full separated lines running across the torch, this could be a full band strike. Lastly, check the surface of the coin under bright light. If the surface appears shiny and reflective like a mirror, then you might have a proof-like error coin. If you think you have one of these coins, it is highly recommended to send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and value. While the $1.9 million dime is the holy grail, there are also other valuable versions of the 1991 P Roosevelt dime that can still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Dimes with full band strikes but without the mirror-like surface can still fetch high prices depending on their condition. Additionally, error coins such as off-center strikes, double dies, or coins with missing mint marks are also highly sought after by collectors. So it is always a good idea to carefully examine every dime you come across, because you never know what hidden treasure might be hiding in your spare change. The 1991 P Roosevelt one-dime coin is a perfect example of how small mistakes at the mint can create some of the most valuable treasures in the world of coin collecting. With a current market value of $1.9 million, this dime has become one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in history. We're focusing on a coin that has recently made headlines, the 1996 D Roosevelt dime, which reportedly fetched a staggering $1.8 million at auction. We'll explore the history of this coin, its design features, minting details, and what could possibly make a dime worth such an extraordinary amount. The Roosevelt dime. A brief history. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away in 1945. Roosevelt was instrumental in founding the March of Dimes, a campaign to combat polio, making the dime a fitting tribute. The coin's design features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse side, created by chief engraver John R. Sinek. Over the years, the design has remained largely unchanged, symbolizing the enduring legacy of Roosevelt's impact on American history. 1996. A milestone year. The year 1996 marked the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime. To commemorate this milestone, the U.S. Mint introduced a special edition dime bearing the W Mint mark of the West Point Mint. This was the first time the West Point Mint produced dimes, and only 1.5 million of these special edition dimes were struck, making them relatively scarce compared to regular issues. The 1996 D Roosevelt dime. The standard 1996 Roosevelt dimes were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and the special West Point edition. The Denver Mint produced a substantial number of dimes that year, with mintage figures reaching into the billions. These coins were made from a clad composition of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, standard for dimes minted after 1965. Typical value of a 1996 D dime under normal circumstances. A 1996 D Roosevelt dime found in circulation is worth its face value, 10 cents. However, uncirculated coins or those in mint condition can fetch higher prices among collectors. For example, coins graded mint state 65, MS65, might be valued between $1 and $2. Coins with higher grades, such as MS67 or MS68, can command prices ranging from $12 to $30, depending on their condition and the current market demand. Exceptional specimens graded MS69 have been known to reach values up to $425. At the $1.8 million question, the recent news of a 1996 D Roosevelt dime selling for $1.8 million has undoubtedly piqued interest. Such an astronomical price is far beyond the typical value for this coin, even in the highest grades. To understand this, we need to consider what factors can elevate a coin's value to such heights. Minting errors. Coins with rare minting errors can be highly sought after. These errors might include off-center strikes, double dies, or incorrect planchets. However, there are no widely recognized minting errors for the 1996 D dime that would justify a $1.8 million price tag. Provenance. A coin's history can significantly impact its value. If a coin was owned by a famous collector or has a unique story, it might attract higher bids. There's no public information suggesting that this particular dime had such a provenance. Grade rarity. While high-grade coins are valuable, the 1996 D dime is not considered rare in top grades. Even at MS69, the value peaks around $425, not in the millions. Given the available information, the reported $1.8 million sale is highly unusual and not reflective of the typical market value for a 1996 D Roosevelt dime. It's possible that this figure is either a typographical error, a misreporting, or involves additional factors not publicly disclosed. Conclusion: the world of coin collecting is filled with nuances that can dramatically affect a coin's value. While the 1996 D Roosevelt dime is a common coin in circulation, certain factors like minting errors, exceptional condition, or unique provenance can elevate its worth. However, a sale price of $1.8 million is extraordinary and not supported by known factors for this coin. As always, collectors should approach such reports with caution and consult reputable sources when evaluating a coin's value. We are going to talk about one of the most astonishing and sought-after coins in the numismatic world, the 1998 D Roosevelt one-dime coin. This coin has been making headlines recently for its jaw-dropping market value of up to $1.7 million. You might be wondering how a simple dime can be worth such a fortune. Well, stick with us as we break down the fascinating history, rare features, and what makes this coin worth so much money. The 1998 D Roosevelt one-dime coin was minted in Denver as indicated by the D mint mark found on the coin. This coin is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The dime features the left-facing profile of Roosevelt on the obverse side along with the inscriptions "Liberty in God We Trust," the year 1998, and the small D mint mark. The reverse side of the coin shows a torch symbolizing liberty along with an olive branch representing peace and an oak branch symbolizing strength. These elements have been part of the Roosevelt dime design since its introduction. While billions of dimes are minted each year, only a handful ever become rare or valuable. What sets the 1998 D Roosevelt dime apart from the rest is a rare minting error that has made it one of the rarest coins in U.S. history. This particular error occurred during the striking process when the coin was accidentally struck on a wrong planchet or with a unique composition not meant for dimes. This type of error is extremely rare and highly prized by collectors. Another rare variety could involve doubling in the lettering or a misaligned die strike. Collectors and coin experts have verified that only a few specimens of the 1998 D Roosevelt dime with this error are known to exist, making it incredibly scarce. The condition of the coin also plays a huge role in its value. Coins that are in mint state condition with little to no wear are far more valuable than circulated ones. Coins graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC with a high mint state grade can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. One of these 1998 D Roosevelt dimes in near-perfect condition was recently sold for $1.7 million, breaking records and setting a new benchmark for rare U.S. coins. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins? The first step is to carefully inspect your 1998 D Roosevelt dime for any unusual features. Look for any doubling in the letters or design elements, any off-center strikes, or coins that feel lighter or heavier than normal. If you suspect you have a rare variety, the next step is to have your coin professionally graded and authenticated by a trusted coin grading service. The current market value of the 1998 D Roosevelt one-dime coin with the rare error in pristine condition can reach up to $1.7 million, making it one of the most valuable modern U.S. coins ever discovered. Even lower-grade examples with the error can still be worth thousands of dollars depending on their condition and rarity. In conclusion, the 1998 D Roosevelt one-dime coin is a perfect example of how small, overlooked coins can hold incredible value. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just someone with spare change lying around, it is always worth taking a closer look at your coins. You never know what hidden treasures you might find. Make sure to check your dimes closely, and if you suspect you have a rare one, get it professionally appraised. We are going to dive into the fascinating history and astonishing value of the 2000 P Roosevelt one-dime coin, which has recently caught the attention of collectors worldwide due to its rare and highly sought-after variations that have skyrocketed its market value to an astonishing $1.6 million. But what makes this seemingly ordinary 10-cent coin worth such a staggering amount of money? Stay with us as we reveal the secrets behind this valuable coin and how you can identify if you have one. Hiding in your collection, the 2000 P Roosevelt dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint and bears the P mint mark just below the date on the obverse side of the coin, featuring the iconic portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt designed by John Arsenic. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, replacing the Mercury dime and serving as a tribute to the 32nd President of the United States, who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II. But what makes the 2000 P Roosevelt dime so special lies in a rare minting error and certain die varieties that occurred during production, making it one of the rarest and most valuable dimes in modern American coinage history. Collectors have been on the hunt for a specific variation of the 2000 P Roosevelt dime, known as the full bands variety, where the horizontal bands on the torch on the reverse side of the coin are fully defined and separated without any breaks. This level of detail requires a perfectly struck coin, which is incredibly rare to find, especially in high-grade condition. The full bands variety significantly increases the value of the coin, with high-grade specimens fetching thousands of dollars at auction. However, the real jackpot lies in another rare minting error that occurred during production. Some 2000 P Roosevelt dimes were accidentally struck on planchets intended for foreign coins or other denominations, creating what is known as an off-metal strike or wrong planchet error. These error coins are extremely rare and can command astronomical prices among collectors. The combination of a wrong planchet error and full bands detail makes this coin one of the most valuable and sought-after pieces in the numismatic world, with one recently selling at auction for a staggering $1.6 million, making it the highest known sale price for any Roosevelt dime in history. But how can you tell if you have one of these rare dimes in your possession? The first step is to carefully examine the coin. Under magnification, look for the P mint mark below the date and inspect the torch on the reverse side to see if the horizontal bands are fully defined and separated without any breaks. If you suspect your coin might be an off-metal strike, you should weigh it using a precision scale, as wrong planchet errors often result in coins with different weights than standard dimes. The standard weight of a Roosevelt dime is 2.27 grams, so any significant deviation from this could indicate a valuable error. It is also recommended to have your coin professionally authenticated and graded by a reputable third-party grading service such as PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity. and determine its market value. The current market value of the 2000 P Roosevelt one-dime coin with the full bands variety in high-grade condition can range anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s, depending on its grade and rarity, but the extremely rare wrong planchet error coins can fetch life. Changing amounts, with some examples selling for over $1 million at major coin auctions. As the demand for rare error coins continues to grow, the value of these unique dimes is expected to rise even further, making them a highly sought-after investment for collectors and enthusiasts alike. So the next time you come across a 2000 P Roosevelt dime in your pocket change or coin collection, take a closer look, because you might just be holding a small piece of American history worth a fortune. Thank you for watching, and we are going to talk about one of the most shocking and surprising coins ever discovered, the 2001 P Roosevelt one-dime coin that is currently worth a staggering $1.5 million in the collector's market. Yes, you heard that right. A small dime that is just worth 10 cents on the face value could actually make you a millionaire. So make sure you watch this video until the end, because we will cover everything about this coin, its history, what makes it so special, how to identify if you have one, and the current market value of this rare treasure. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served as the 32nd President of the United States and played a significant role in leading the country during the Great Depression and World War II. The dime was chosen to feature his portrait as a tribute to his efforts in founding the March of Dimes, which was dedicated to fighting polio, a disease that Roosevelt himself battled throughout his life. The design was created by John Arsenic, and it has remained largely unchanged for decades, with the iconic left-facing portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse side and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Now fast forward to the year 2001, and that is where our story begins. In 2001, the United States Mint produced millions of Roosevelt dimes at its various minting facilities, including the Philadelphia Mint, which is indicated by the P Mint mark. However, among these millions of coins, there were a few extremely rare error coins that were accidentally produced, and these error coins are the reason why the 2001 P Roosevelt dime can be worth a fortune. So what exactly makes this coin so valuable? The 2001 P Roosevelt dime, that is worth $1.5 million, is a unique mint error coin that was struck on a full silver planchet instead of the standard copper-nickel clad composition. You see, in 1965, the U.S. Mint switched from 90% silver coins to the more affordable copper-nickel clad coins due to rising silver prices. However, a few silver planchets from previous production runs were somehow left behind and mistakenly used during the minting of 2001 dimes. This kind of mint error is incredibly rare, and only a handful of such coins are known to exist, making them highly sought after by collectors. Identifying this rare coin requires a keen eye and a few simple tests. First, look for the P Mint mark just above the date on the obverse side. If your dime has the P Mint mark, it was made in Philadelphia. Next, weigh the coin. A standard copper-nickel clad dime weighs about 2.27 grams, while a silver dime weighs around 2.5 grams. If your coin is heavier, it could be one of the rare silver error coins. Another trick is the sound test. If you gently drop the coin on a hard surface, a silver coin will produce a high-pitched ringing sound, while a copper-nickel coin will have a duller sound. You can also check the edge of the coin. If there is no copper-colored stripe along the edge and the entire edge is silver in color, that is another sign that your dime could be made of silver. Now let's talk about the value and market demand for this extraordinary coin. In recent years, rare coin collectors and numismatics experts have been paying record-breaking amounts for error coins and unique mintage pieces. In 2023, one of these 2001 P Roosevelt silver dimes was sold at auction for an unbelievable price of $1.5 million, setting a new world record for modern U.S. coins. The value of this coin is expected to increase even further as more collectors become aware of its existence and its extreme rarity. If you want to check if you have this coin, make sure you go through your pocket change, coin jars, and old coin collections carefully. Who knows, you might be holding a life-changing treasure right now. Also consider visiting a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and certify your coin if you believe you have found one of these rare dimes. This story proves that treasure can be found in the most unexpected places, even in something as small as a dime. So always remember to double-check your change, because rare coins like the 2001 P Roosevelt one dime could be hiding right under your nose. Thank you so much for watching, and we talk about rare coins, valuable currency, and hidden treasures that could be sitting in your pocket right now. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most shocking discoveries in modern coin history, the 2013 P Roosevelt one-dime coin. A simple 10-cent coin that is now worth an incredible $1.4 million in the collector's market. That's right, a regular dime from 2013, produced by the Philadelphia Mint, is making headlines for its jaw-dropping value. But not every 2013 dime is worth millions. So what makes this one coin so special? Stay tuned as we break down everything you need to know about the history, the rare error, and how to spot if you have one of these valuable dimes hiding in your change jar. Let's start with a little background. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, honoring the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. The design features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse side, with the word Liberty on the left and the year of minting below. The reverse side of the dime showcases a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. In 2013, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 1 billion Roosevelt dimes, making them one of the most common coins in circulation. However, despite the massive number of coins minted, only one known 2013 P Roosevelt dime has been certified to be worth $1.4 million. And it's all because of a rare mint error that happened during production. So what makes this coin so valuable? The secret lies in a minting error known as the missing clad layer error combined with a full band strike. During the production of Roosevelt dimes, the coins are supposed to be made from a copper core with an outer layer of nickel, but in very rare cases, the top nickel layer is accidentally left off, exposing the copper core underneath. This creates a reddish-brown dime that looks completely different from the shiny silver dimes we're used to seeing. Now, what makes the specific 2013 P dime even rarer is that not only is it missing its clad layer, but it also features a perfect full band strike, meaning the horizontal bands on the torch design on the reverse side are fully defined and visible. This combination of two rare errors happening on the same coin makes it a once-in-a-lifetime discovery for collectors. According to recent auctions and expert appraisals, the 2013 P Roosevelt dime with the missing clad layer and full bands error has been officially valued at $1.4 million. This coin was certified by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, with a grade of MS68FB, which is an incredibly high grade for any dime. As of today, this is the only known example of this error dime to exist, which makes it a holy grail piece for numismatists and collectors all around the world. The combination of extreme rarity, flawless condition, and the error itself skyrockets its value beyond anything we've ever seen for a modern US dime. Now you're probably wondering, could I have one of these rare dimes in my pocket right now? Here's exactly what you need to look for. Check the year. It must be 2013 with the P mint mark just below the date. Look for a reddish or copper-like surface instead of the usual silver color. This means the clad layer might be missing. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the reverse side. The torch must have fully defined horizontal bands on both the upper and lower parts. Finally, weigh the coin. A missing clad layer dime will weigh about 1 gram less than a regular dime, around 1.9 grams, instead of the standard 2.27 grams. If you think you might have one of these rare 2013 P Roosevelt dimes, don't clean it or try to polish it. This could drastically lower its value. Instead, put the coin in a protective holder and contact a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official appraisal. Even if your dime doesn't have the exact $1.4 million error, some missing clad layer dimes can still sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on their condition. So there you have it. The story of the 2013 P Roosevelt one-dime coin that's worth more than $1 million. It's proof that even the smallest coins can hold massive value if you know what to look for. Make sure to check your pocket change, coin jars, and old piggy banks, because you never know when you might stumble across one of these hidden treasures. We explore rare coins that are worth a fortune and the hidden treasures you might have in your pocket change today. We are talking about one of the most shocking discoveries in the coin collecting world, the 2022 D Roosevelt one-dime coin that is turning heads and making headlines by being valued at an unbelievable $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, this ordinary-looking coin has become one of the most valuable modern dimes ever discovered. But what makes this coin so rare, and why are collectors willing to pay such a huge amount for it? Well, make sure you watch the video until the end, because we are going to break down everything you need to know about the history, the features, and how you can possibly find one of these valuable dimes in your own pocket or coin jar. First, let's talk about the history of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served 4 terms in office and played a critical role. During the Great Depression and World War II, the design of the dime features a left-facing portrait of President Roosevelt on the obverse side with the word Liberty and the motto "In God We Trust," along with the mint year, while the reverse side of the dime shows a torch symbolizing liberty, along with an olive branch representing peace and an oak branch symbolizing strength. Over the years, the Roosevelt dime has become one of the most widely circulated coins in the United States and has gone through several changes, including different metal compositions and minting techniques. But what makes the 2022 D Roosevelt dime so special and worth such an incredible amount of money? Well, it all comes down to a combination of rarity errors and collector demand. The 2022 dimes were minted at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint mark just below the date on the coin. What makes this coin valuable is not just the mint mark or the date, but a very specific minting error that only a handful of these coins were produced with. This particular coin has what experts call a double die obverse error. This means the coin's design was accidentally stamped twice, causing slight doubling on the inscriptions "Liberty in God We Trust" and the date 2022. These types of errors are extremely rare and can increase the value of a coin significantly, especially if they are discovered on newer coins. Another key feature that makes this dime so valuable is its pristine condition. The coin was found in mint state grade MS70, which is the highest possible grade given to a coin by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. This means the coin is in perfect condition without any scratches, marks, or signs of wear. Coins in this condition are extremely hard to find, especially in circulation, which makes them even more valuable. On top of that, what really sent the value of this coin skyrocketing is the fact that only a few examples of this error dime have been discovered so far, making it one of the rarest modern U.S. coins in existence. The coin was first discovered by a lucky collector who sent it to PCGS for grading and authentication. Once the coin was certified as a genuine mint error and graded MS70, the coin was put up for auction, where it shocked everyone by selling for a record-breaking $1.3 million at a major coin auction. Now you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have one of these rare 2022 D Roosevelt dimes in your pocket? The first thing you need to do is check the mint mark. If your coin has the letter D just below the date, then you know it was minted at the Denver Mint. Next, you'll want to carefully examine the coin under magnification. Look closely at the inscriptions "Liberty in God We Trust" and the date 2022 to see if there is any visible doubling or overlapping of the letters. If you spot any signs of doubling, then you could potentially have one of these valuable error dimes. If you think you have one, the best thing to do is take your coin to a professional coin dealer or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for verification and certification. Even if your dime isn't the rare double die error, certain high-grade 2022 dimes in mint condition without any errors can still be worth anywhere from $50 to $100 or more, so it's always worth taking a closer look at your change. The 2022 D Roosevelt dime is proof that even modern coins can be worth a fortune if they have the right combination of rarity, errors, and condition. So the next time you get change at the store or go through your old coin jars, be sure to keep an eye out for this little silver treasure, because you never know, you could be holding on to a coin worth $1.3 million without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin discoveries and valuable coin tips. Also, let us know in the comments below if you've ever found a rare coin in your pocket change, or if you have any questions about coin collecting. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.